Hey Cheryl, it's Leslie, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make changes to your website. To begin with, I'm just going to show you what a couple of things are called so it'll make sense to you when you get in the background of the website. For example, right here are the little tabs that we were talking about earlier. Each of those are linked to what is called a page, and this is a page. And I'll show that to you again when we get in the background, but in order to have a tab, there has to be a corresponding page. And so these are the pages. Going back to home, these are the pictures we were talking about, and they have a special name. They're a special kind of picture. They're called the DCG, and DCG stands for the Dynamic Content Gallery. Each of these articles right here is called a post. And so if I click on the title, it will take me to the post. And so when you want to add additional information, you just do it by adding another post. And it displays them in date order. You can mess with the dates if you want. You can make one. So just because it's today doesn't mean you have to tell the computer it was posted today. You can post anywhere you want at whatever date frequency you want. When you click on read the full article, it's taking you to the full article of the post. Now, I think that covers what you asked me about today, so I'm going to show you how to get in the background. Here we have AmarillaTattooRemovalClinic.com. At the end of that, we're going to add WP-admin. And you might want to go ahead and click that as a favorite on your computer or bookmark it so that you can find it again. I'm not going to say on this tape what the password is to get into it. I'll send that to you separately in an email, but you'll just use the username admin, use the password I send you, and log in. Once you're in, you see the basic dashboard. At any time when you're in here, you can click right here on Amarilla Tattoo Removal Clinic, and it will take you back to the main page. Click on the back button and it'll take you back again. We looked at the posts. And remember, the posts are these articles that appear right here. You have a setting right now that shows that up to 10 of them will display on the page, and we can change that anytime you want. And we can also just add a little line down here that says click here for more if you get past 10 that you want to use. So let's say you want to change the wording on tattoo removal. What we're going to do is go back to the dashboard, and because it's a post, we're going to go to the post. Here they're all outlined, and the one we're going to change is called tattoo removal. I'm going to click on edit, and here is the text. Let's say I wanted to change the phone number. So you can go in here and change anything you want. I'm going to change your phone number just to show you how it works and make it my phone number, then we'll change it back. So now it says 806-584-1722. When I'm finished, I'm going to hit update. And then I'm going to click on view post. And that will take me to the updated page. And now we can see that it says 584-1722. So to change it back, and that's all we have to do to change it. To change it back, I'm just going to go back and put back in your phone number and hit update. I always double check whatever I change so that I can make sure there's not an error in it. So I'm going to double check it, and there's your phone number again. So that's all good. Let's say I wanted to make this bold. I would just highlight it like you would in any word processing and click on the B for bold or turn it off. If I made some changes like that and then decided I didn't want to do them, all I would do is just walk away without updating. Go back to post. So let me double check that I've got that right. I think we've got the right phone number for you. So that's all there is to making a change to it. Now you'll notice here the DCG image and the DCG description. that is the picture associated with it. And as we discussed, if you'll let me do those, I can make them size correctly and make them look right. But those are all associated with what is called a post. So if you were to add a new service line, let's say you wanted to do vein removal or vein scars. I can't, what are those called? You know, those little veins that pop up. I have plenty of them. Varicose veins, perhaps, is what they're called. What I do is I associate the image in the description with the post that you made. So if I go over here on your main website and I look at this, when I scroll down, I see tattoo removal is associated with this picture, and I see this little teaser that comes up, and that is what we're looking at when we see tattoo removal and the description. That's the teaser right there that we've written. And I'll do those for you. I'll show you where you can see them on a post. This is the post tattoo removal. Down here in the right-hand column, you'll see an image URL. That's where I put the picture. This is what the sliding pane description is going to say. So that's how the DCG gets on there. Every post does not have to have one of those. You can have plenty of posts down here that do not have a picture associated with them, but you cannot have a picture that does not have a post associated with it. So those are the main two differences. Now let's talk about pages across the top. A page is different from a post because you get to it independently. For example, here is your About page, and in that we've included the information from your medical director and information about you. If I wanted to add a new page, I would click Add New, and we'll say All About Spider Veins. And that will be the title of the page. I don't want those to be very large because in the end, I'm going to go ahead and save that draft. In the end, it's going to end up in this little area, and I want it to be pretty small. So I might go back and just call that Spider Veins. And then I'll write some information about spider veins. Let's say I wanted to add a picture. I click right there for picture, and I can add one from my file. Let's see if I can find just a regular old picture here. I think that's a picture I was just working on. This will let me size it. I never want it to be over 600. I usually, in this kind of deal, would make it a medium size. I'm going to put it on the right side of the post and insert it. So now there it is. More about spider veins and even more about spider veins. We'll do a Leslie has spider veins. I put an extra enter in here. So now I'm going to publish this. And I'll go look at the page. And that's exactly what it looks like. Now I don't see it up here yet because I haven't told it to display it. Once you're happy with this, we're going to go back and tell it to display. And to do that, we're going to go to Thesis. And we are in Site Options. The area with the tabs is called the navigation menu, so we're going to go to Pages, and it asks us what we want to appear, and now I'm going to tell it I want spider veins to appear, so I have to click that. Then I always go back and click the big ass save button. I don't know why they named it that, but that's what it's called, and it helps us all remember it. Now when I go to Amarillo Tattoo Removal Clinic, I have spider veins. If I click on it, it takes me to that area. If I say, oh, I really don't want that to appear, I can leave it in the background and just turn it off back here under Thesis, Site Options, and the navigation menu. Pages, when I click that off and hit Big Ass Save and go back, it will no longer appear. So that's how easy it is. When you get ready to start giving yourself some colors, holler at me and I'll help you with where you decide to put it. A lot of this is actually an image that I created, and so I'll probably have to recreate the image to add another color on. We had used this kind of reddish orange color with the turquoise, and so that may be a color that you want to use to try and make it pop, or however you want to do it, just holler at me and we'll do it. And Cheryl, that's how easy it is in just 10 minutes to go through and make changes. If you run into problems, don't panic, just give me a call. Have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.